Hello everyone, welcome once again to another video from Titu's Academy. Today, I'm Stanley here and I'm going to give you 5 basic tips on the IELTS listening test. Let's get started. Now, for the IELTS listening test, what you need to remember is that there is IELTS academic and IELTS general training. But for both these tests, it's the same listening test. That means it is the same questions and the same answer. No difference at all. Tip number 1. Check the number of words allowed. Read the question carefully and underline the number of words. It is always important to make sure how many words you can write. Let's say that you are asked to write only one word and you hear passport photos. Then write photos. But in case you are asked to write 2 words, write passport photos to make your answer more safe. Tip number 2. Check for your plurals. I know it may seem a little obvious, but make sure of your plurals and spelling of your plural words. For example, the word photos can be spelled as P-H-O-T-O-S. But in some scenarios, the word photos can be also spelled as P-H-O-T-O and apostrophe and S when you're talking about a specific photo, and the wrong spelling would be P-H-O-T-O-E-S. Also be familiar with other plural words like party, parties, dish, dishes, potato, potatoes. So make sure that you know your plural words. Tip number 3. Practice spelling alphabets. Now there are a lot of letters that sound similar. For example, D, T, K, J, or let's say U, W. Just make sure of all these letters and make sure that you know the difference. Tip number 4. Dates and numbers. Make sure that you know the difference between 15 and 50, especially when it comes to prices. Also, when we talk about date, you may hear 31st of March. You can write 31/03. Short versions of dates are okay. Now when it comes to time, for 1:45 you may hear 1:45. Just make sure that you know the difference. Tip number 5. Listen carefully for corrections. You obviously hear some corrections. For example, he's here on Thursday evenings. No, sorry, Wednesday. Make sure to note down these corrections and spelling in numbers especially. 9, 4, 7, 6, 5, 4. Intonations are used to represent correct answers. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next IELTS tip video. Cheers!